Hi everyone, how's your evening going? This is Matt Kopp here. I know you guys normally know me from NFC Elite, but I'm also in Elite Music, and I figured I would show you guys how to play a little bit of guitar today. I figured I'd do a little bit of a guitar lesson. I've been getting requests to do guitar lessons for like a while now, so I was doing this video live, but then I kind of saw like nobody was watching it, so I figured, well, hey, you know what, I'll just do it recorded, so for those who want to watch it, they can watch it on their own time. So a little bit about my musical background for those of you who didn't know. I've been playing bass for about 16 years now, and I've been playing guitar for about 5. I'm actually really more of a bassist than a guitarist, but I do know some basic stuff on guitar. So for those of you who are actually interested in learning, or maybe you know somebody who's interested in learning, I figured I could give you a little few pointers and tips here. So anyway, to start off, of course, start off with some of the pieces of the guitar and what they do. So right here, just to start off, this part is called the headstock, this whole area here. Of course, you have tuning pegs. They do your tuning, of course. That's what ultimately helps you get your sound. Let's see, then of course this is the neck here, and the lines that go through the neck are called frets. And of course, inside each fret are your notes. Let's see. These are your pickups. You have what is called a neck pickup and a bridge pickup here. The types of pickups these are called humbuckers. The reason why they're called humbuckers is because they're good for noise cancellation and humming. Like single coil pickups can pick up a lot of that hissing and humming sounds, so that's why they're like kind of 2 coils put together as one, so they cancel out. It's to do with magnetics and stuff like that. So over here on this part, we have what's called bridge. The bridge, of course, is what helps build tension between the neck here, or should I say, yeah, the headstock all the way down to the neck, to this part here, of course, which is the bridge. And the reason why that is done, so that way your strings can stay tight and they can stay generally in tune. Okay. Let's see. And then of course we have volume knobs, 2 for each pickup. So you got bridge pickup, or I mean neck pickup, neck volume knob for that. Then you got bridge volume knob for that. Tone knobs, of course, which helps shape in your tone. Less tone kind of gives it more of like a thumpy, darker sound, and then of course more you crank up the tone, more brighter the sound you get out of the guitar. So never really done like a full-on lesson before, so just bear with me. Let's see here. Any other parts? Oh, and of course, pickup switch that helps you switch between. So we've got all the way down would be your bridge. Now, bridge also gives you a bit more of a warmer sound. Actually, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I take that back. Bridge is more of a brighter tone. Neck is more of fatter, warmer tone. So as you can hear, now if I go to the middle, that's going to be both of them combined. You'll hear a bit of a tone difference. And of course we go all the way to top there on our tone select. That gives us more of a even deeper tone. pretty much enough as far as talking about the body of the guitar itself and what the guitar does. Now, of course, for tuning your guitar, that's essential to know what type of tuning you need to be in. For tuning the guitar, you generally, especially starting out, you should be in what's called standard tuning. Standard tuning, of course, here, let me grab my tuner for you, is going to be starting on what we call the bottom string, because when you read tablature, it's actually on the bottom, not the top, so when you're reading tabs. This is going to be E. That's going to be E. That note. Open. Meaning not hitting any frets at all. This is going to be A, D, G, B, and then we go back to E. We call this high E. So, E. And just to show you guys here, like I said, I'm going to whip out my tuner there. I don't know how well you can see. So, let me turn it on here. So, can you see that there? Yeah, it might be a little bit reversed, but generally when you're tuning, you want to stay in tune. So I might want to tune that a little bit. There. B, E. Alright, so pretty much now we're in tune. So, being that we're in tune, now we can actually play some chords and some notes without it sounding like kind of garbagey and just sounding off. So usually what I recommend is to learn these first 4 chords. They're called open chords or cowboy chords. Well, especially these first 4, because about 85% of all music you'll hear definitely uses these chords. So I'm going to switch to a clean tone. There we go on the neck pickup there. And the chords I'm going to show you how to play are going to be C, E, D, G. The reason why I'm showing you these chords is because they're probably the most used chords, especially when you're playing acoustic music, and they're really popular to use. So the hardest one is definitely going to be a C. So what you're going to do to play C is you're going to go starting on the 3rd fret of the A string. You're going to want to put your ring finger right there. Then go into the 2nd fret of the D string. You're going to want to put your middle finger right there. And then you're going to skip the G string on the 1st fret. And you're going to go to the B. And you're going to go to your next finger right there. That's how you get a C. So just show you again, individually. C. Alright, so that's honestly going to be the hardest one you're going to have to learn how to play, in my opinion, as far as the open chords go. Next one is going to be a D. So how you're going to play a D is you're going to take your ring finger and on the 3rd fret of the B string, you're going to put it right there. Then you're going to take your middle finger and put it on the high E on the 2nd fret. Then you're going to take your index finger and then you're going to place it on the 2nd fret of the G string. So, and starting your strumming though, you're going to start though hitting this D. So, going all the way down, starting with that. See how I'm starting on the D right there? That's That's how you play D. Next one is probably going to be the easiest one you're going to learn out of these first 4 essential chords. And the reason why I'm teaching you guys these first is because of the fact that most popular music you hear, like I said, especially the acoustic guitar, implements these 4 chords. So this next one's going to be called E minor. It's very simple. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, the best way to learn it is the way I'm going to show you. You're going to take your middle finger, you're going to stick it on the A string of the 2nd fret, right there, and then you're going to take your ring finger and then just right under it on the D string, you're going to just put it right there. So you kind of see that right there? There we go. And then of course, you're going to start strumming on the E. So like I said, I essentially recommend you to play it like this instead of that. So do it like this instead of that, because it makes chord transitions much easier. Like I was showing you how I was in the D. See how I was just switching between E, D, and C? Like I said, that shape makes it so much easier to do. So if you're going to do E minor, use your middle and your ring finger to do it. And it's probably, like I said, the easiest chord. One of the most easiest you'll ever learn. So like I said, again, just right there, of course, 2nd fret, A string, 2nd fret, D string with the ring finger just right under it. There we go. Last one you're going to learn from me today is going to be G major. So every chord that I've showed you minus the E is minor. So C is major, D is major, and G is major. So to do G major, or just G, what you're going to do is you're going to take, and this one can be a little bit trickier too. I think it's easier than C, but a little bit harder than D, and definitely a little bit harder than E minor. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring finger, you're going to place it on the 3rd fret of the low E. Then you're going to take your index finger and you're going to place it on the 2nd fret, right, of the A string. So you go there, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring finger and then you're going to go to all the way down to where the B is on the 3rd fret, and then you're going to stick your ring finger right there, and then finally for your pinky you're going to go same fret for fret, and you're going to just go to the high E. So this is the sound that you should get when you do a G. Alright, that is a G. So, as I was showing you before with the E minor, why you want to play E minor with the ring, with the middle finger and ring finger, as you saw the transitions right there. So, just to recap real quick, chords you learned today. Let me see, let me just try to do it right here more like that. C, D, E minor, G, C, D, E minor, G. So, my advice would be just to practice those 4 chords, play around with them, mess around.